Yes, let us discuss about programming language. What do you mean by programming language? Here is a question. What do you mean by programming language? Programming language is a formal language consisting of set of instructions which produce various kinds of outputs. Programming languages are also used to implement algorithms, and programming languages are also used to implement operating systems, and programming languages are used to write efficient programs, develop online applications, mobile applications, web applications, games, etc. And programming languages are written in two forms such as imperative form and declarative form. Programming languages are usually split into two components such as syntax and semantics forms. What do you mean by syntax and semantics forms? Here discuss in a brief note. What do you mean by syntax? Means it has a definite structure and we need to follow while writing a program. And semantics. Semantic is the meaning of the word. While compiling the program, compile decides the meaning of the word and then break the entire statement into a meaningful sentences and then executed it. For example, when you are aware of the increment operator and arithmetic operator, increment operator also having two pluses and arithmetic operator having one plus, and how compiler decides it's the increment operator and it is a plus operator or arithmetic operator. And increment operator decides when plus is immediately followed by plus symbol, then it decides an increment operator. And if one plus is having that, then compiler decides it is arithmetic operator. In this way, the uh, statements are decided with a meaningful words, and let us discuss all about them in detail while entering into the technical knowledge and while discussing about the C programming. And let us discuss about the three words here. What do you mean by algorithms, imperative form and declarative form? You are new to that, right? So I'm going to discuss about all of them. And what do you mean by algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure which defines a set of instructions to be executed in order to get the desired result, and in other words say it's a logical sequence of step-by-step procedure, and it is a correct form because, for example, let's take adding of integers, and first we need to accept the first integer and then accept the second integer and then calculate sum and then display the result. For example, I think say what is the first step? First step is the calculate sum, and then second step is the desired result, and then accept first integer. And it is not logically correct, right? So algorithm is a logical sequence of step-by-step procedure, and then all these instructions are going to executed in certain order and then get the desired result. Then only we get the desired output. So in this way, algorithm is written while designing an application, and it is very important in industry to write an algorithm to explain them in technically or non-technically. They use it to understand by using an algorithm in detail. So discuss about the imperative form and declarative form. What do you mean by imperative form? Imperative form having a specific process while getting the desired result. An imperative form uses a sequence of steps and uses a sequence of specific process to determine the result and to get the desired result. And if our program is an initial step and you get the desired result, right, and it uses some specific process. For example, let us consider an algorithm example. Adding two integers, right? Adding two integers needs, first you need to accept the integer and then second you need to accept the second integer and then calculate sum. This is a specific process, and you doesn't calculate sum before entering into the integers, right? In this way, it needs a specific process to get the desired result. And it is very simple to implement. It contains loops and variables in order to control the execution. And what do you mean by loops, variables, and discuss all about them in C programming language. And it is complex if the problem is very big, and it is a complex problem and it can't be solved, and less efficient too. And let us discuss all about them in entering into the languages. And imperative languages are broadly categorized into three categories. One is procedural, object-oriented, parallel processing, and discuss all about them. What do you mean by procedural language? It uses some procedures while executing a program, and it has ability to reuse the same code again and again in order to execute and in order to use in different programs as well, and how we're going to use, and let us see in technical details. And object oriented programming, as name said, object oriented programming contains classes and objects. And parallel processing said, the name itself said, parallel processing parallelly execute some set of instructions in a multiple processor, and divide all of our instructions into a multiple processors and then execute them parallelly and then get the desired result within less time. In order to reduce the less time, we use parallel processing. In order to reduce the time for processing all the instructions, we are using a parallel processing, and it is very important while you enter into an industry. Parallel processing is very important, and the idea behind fifth generation is parallel processing. Declarative form. What do you mean by declarative form? It does not having any specific pressure, it only concentrated on the result. Yes, and here the programmer does not need to specify the specific process and how you get the desired result. It doesn't matter for declarative language. It only focus on the desired result. And declarative languages are also broadly categorized into three forms. One is logic programming and functional programming, data driven programming. Logic programming contains some logic and facts and some set of rules while designing a program, while designing a program, and it contains some functions, and the program is constructed by using functions, which is a functional programming. And data driven programming, what do you mean by data driven programming? This programming is based on data and its movement, and data and its movement means flow of execution. In while designing an application, you need to move from one page to another page, and how the data is moving from one page to another page, which is very important. And this is the heart of the business system, and this is the heart of the behind application. And what the application is going means data and its movement. Every industry main focus is data and its movement, and this is the heart of the business system, which is very important. Discuss about all of them while entering into the technical.